Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a blessed Saturday. I know I am, and I am enjoying this day off and just spending time with the Lord, spending time doing what it is that I need to be doing and catch up on a lot of things. So I pray that y'all are having a blessed Saturday. If you are new to my channel, please welcome. Don't be shy around here. Please leave a like and a comment and let me know if my videos have blessed you. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome. I hope you are also having a blessed day, and we'll just jump right into it. As I was walking in the park today, the Lord had whispered in my ear. He said, "Where there is pain, there is purpose." Every single thing that you went through in your life is meant to build you. It's meant to build you. And at times we wonder and we question God, like, why me? Why did this have to happen to me? Why me? As I was watching a movie last night, the Lord had me watch this movie called The Last Holiday, and it was such a super sweet movie. I'm sure there are many people who have seen it. If you've not seen it, I invite you to watch it. It is super sweet. This woman of God, she was misdiagnosed with a sort of a virus that created tumors in her brain. And so she was given like 3 weeks to live. And in the beginning of the movie, her son encountered this book called Possibilities, the Book of Possibilities. And it was her possibilities of finding the right man and, or the man that she had a crush on in work, and putting his, like, their wedding photo on there, their faces on there, which is super sweet and cute. And then her going to meet her favorite famous chef, and then trying all these recipes and staying at this really expensive hotel in Prague, and just living this extravagant life. And as she was misdiagnosed as she was diagnosed the terminal cancer in this movie, she completely just cried out to God, like, why me? Why me? And what's crazy is she was in church and she just cried out to God, why me? Why me? Why me? And of course the whole church was just in celebration, like, why me? Why me? And it was kind of funny, but from her point, she was just sad. But as soon as she basically just opened up to God and just knew that God was calling her for more, she knew what God was telling her to go and live that extravagant life, because she just felt like she only had so many days to live. So she did what was crazy for her, was take out all the bonds, and all of the cash out of her bank account, and decided to spend it. She went and got a ticket to airline, and then there was a situation that was happening with her seat, and she was just like, let's move me up to first class. So she went and moved up to first class, had herself a shrimp cocktail, and had herself all those fancy foods and drinks. And then what was crazy was she went and stayed at that hotel that she wanted to stay at, and got to meet all kinds of famous people there. Like, the famous people she got to meet was a senator and a famous chef there inside that hotel, and started living this extravagant lifestyle. Like, she started trying on so many clothes and got to try all kinds of skin treatments and do days in spas and eat all this extravagant food, and got to experience skiing and do all this crazy stuff, because she felt like she knew she was dying. So she was like, what's the risk I'm taking? You know, might as well live every single moment like it's your last day. And it was super sweet. And she was just, going through living life of joy and just being an inspiration to other people. And towards the end of the movie, I can't really explain it all because there are some people who haven't seen it yet, and I encourage you to watch it. It's super sweet, but long story short, she was misdiagnosed towards the end of the movie, and it was kind of cute how she was just talking to God in the movie. Like, why me, God? Like, you diagnosed me with cancer. And she was like, why? But it was crazy how God works in this movie, because she ended up winning some money and through gambling, and just the way that God used her and set her into places and atmospheres in this movie just was there to build her and uplift her. And it was just amazing how God worked in this movie and how super sweet this movie was. So I encourage you to watch it if you want to uplift yourself and enjoy a really cute movie and that's really funny. But throughout this movie, there was pain behind it. And you can experience some of her pain that she was going through. Like, she was going through terminal cancer and she didn't know what to do or how to think. And as I reflect back in my life, I haven't been through that, and I pray I won't go through that. But there were certain things that I had went through, and I'm sure many other people who went through. You know, we all go through something that was real hard, and that can leave a negative effect on us that, you know, we carry trauma or just basically areas that were not healed and fully delivered in. But every single thing that you thought that tore you down is meant to build you. There was one summer I went to go seek a therapist because I had unresolved trauma that needed healing. And my therapist had told me to write down every single highs in my life and every single lows in my life. And I did. I wrote down a timeline of every event that I went through that was positive and that was negative. While there were some negatives that just affected me, there was a lot of positives. And she looked at my graph and she goes, Stevie. And I said, yes. She goes, every single positive that you've had always built you up. And literally, I looked at my graph, and sure enough, every single one of them went up. It went higher. So that was intentional. It was purposeful. So every single thing that was there to tear you down is always there to uplift you. So I remember as a kid, I was just treated horribly by other kids. And every one of those kids who had said something about me, I to this day don't pay no mind to it. Back then I used to. I was unhealed and I was insecure and I was quiet. I felt like I had no voice at the time. But God had gave me my voice back. He gave me back my securement within him. And I don't care what people have to say about me. I care about what God has to say about me. And like when I say what he says about you is so much more beautiful than what the world can say about you. What anybody else can say about you in this whole wide world. Every single thing that had happened to you is meant to build you. Every single area that the devil has attacked you in your life, attacked you in your finances, attacked you in your voice, attacked you in your calling, your workplace, your industry, your family, your marriage, literally anything, there is purpose behind it. And that purpose is not just going to set you and whatever it is that you're connected to free, but it's also there to set other people free. Your story, your testimony, your pain, your purpose is worth sharing to the world. It's worth sharing to people who need to hear it. People need to hear it. People want to hear it. Your purpose is powerful. It's what helps drive this world. It's what helps drives you and make you unique, makes you set apart. Because purpose not only has passion, but it has God in it. And God is so beautiful. He's literally everything. God is going to use that pain and turn it into purpose, and turn it into promise, and then turn it into a testimony, a powerful, driven testimony. God wants to use your purpose. He wants to call you higher. He wants to drive you into being the best version of yourself. Not only to bring your spouse into their lives, not only to bring you children in the world, or to help your own children, but it's to help other people and to just, your story is going to help people. I've heard a lot of testimonies from a lot of people, and those testimonies are there to testify the glory of God, and it's there to build you. It's there to say, nobody but God. God is going to take that little ugly situation that you were in, that little ugly thing that had happened to you, that little ugly thing that whatever somebody had said, and turn it around for your good and for His glory. So I want to encourage you and tell you that you are more than enough. Every single thing that has happened to you is there to build you. You may not know in the how, the what, the why, but I promise you later on, He is going to reveal the why, and it's meant to build you, and it's going to uplift you, and it's going to drive you. I like to think of it, a great scenario that He always brings back to me is puzzles. Every single puzzle piece that God gives to you, it brings the whole picture together. Every single thing that you went through is a key highlight to what it is that He wants you and drives you to do and to be. What it is that you are going to heal somebody in that area. What it is that is going to make you unique. And we may not know every single puzzle piece at the time. We're going to be given this one weird puzzle piece and we're like, God, what is this supposed to mean? Or why do you have me going through this? Like, it makes no sense. It says in His word, you cannot pour new wine in old wineskins, because that wineskin will burst. So you're supposed to pour new wine in new wineskin. So that weird shaped puzzle piece that's really awkward and uncomfortable, it's gonna find its home somewheres, and it's going to be that one piece that connects the other pieces all together, and it's going to essentially be a useful piece, a useful tool in your journey. So I encourage you to embrace your journey, no matter how hard it's been. My journey has been real hard, and I've questioned God, like, why do you have me going on this journey? And He told me, He says, Stevie, it's much bigger than you think. is bigger than you. It's bigger than yourself. It's bigger than what you think you're going through. Because that area, that low point, that point in this season, I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to heal something in you. I'm trying to develop something new in your mindset. I'm trying to highlight to you. I'm trying to grow you. I'm trying to prepare you. I'm helping you be prepared for the new that I want to give to you. I'm trying to give you more so that you are ready to receive even more. It says it in His word, to whom much is given, much is required. God will give you what you know you can handle, more than you can even know. If God has shown you your promise and told you all the steps that you had to go through, honey, you would have turned around and be like, no, God, I don't want it. There's a reason why He don't share everything to you. But God is just going to show up and do mighty and great things in your life. That's why it takes time. That's why there's pain. But that pain develops fruit. That pain develops fruit. And that fruit is going to be abundant. So be ready for the harvest season. Be ready for the harvest season. Believe me, it's rough. It will be rough. But over time, God will continue to show you fruit. And it will be bigger and better than you can ever even think or imagine. And right now, as I've been on this journey for about 2, almost 3 years now. Every single day, I'm slowly seeing fruit in my life. I'm seeing fruit within myself, within the people I'm connected to. I'm seeing fruit within my own life and then with other people. So I want to encourage you, this word that He has shared with me, and I hope that it blesses you. And just say in the comments whether or not it blessed you, or what is it that you're learning on your journey? What is it that your purpose, your calling is? I'm happy to engage with you in the comment section. Please leave a like in the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you are led to. I pray that God blesses you, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday evening. Remember, God loves you so much. Please spend time with Him today. He wants to be intimate with you. He wants to love on you, and He just wants you to Himself. He wants you to Himself. His ways are not our ways, and He loves you so much. So I pray that y'all have a blessed evening. I pray y'all take care and keep a lookout for more videos. God is pushing me to slowly start doing interior design videos, and I'm like, Lord, how do you want me to do it? He's like, just try. And I'm like, okay. So keep a lookout. I would love to teach y'all some tips and tricks on the interior design world. Yes, my apartment's here. I do not have all the furniture that I like to get, but I'm slowly just adding on to this place. But I just want to say, like, interior design is so fun. It is so interesting, and like there are some rules to it, and then are some that you can kind of break a little bit. But I'm happy to share some tips and tricks, and I need to get that rolling soon. So if you want to see some interior design videos, please leave a comment in the section, because that will keep me going. I love to do interior design, and I really want to share some tips and tricks and just keep y'all engaging and just enjoy like this video that I made. And this is just essentially for y'all to enjoy. And yeah, so anyways, Y'all take care. God bless y'all and have a wonderful evening or day or morning, whatever time you're watching it. Have a great day. Bye.